In a move that is said to further undermine stability in East Africa, Kenya has said that it will not take part in any proceeding of the International Court of Justice over its maritime border dispute with neighboring Somalia. The BBC reports that Nairobi has accused the top UN body of bias. The move comes after Somalia's decision to sever diplomatic relations with Kenya in December, after it accused Nairobi of meddling in its international affairs. The main point of this agreement between the two neighboring is the direction in which their maritime boundary in the Indian Ocean should extend. According to Somalia, the sea border should extension of the same direction in which the land border runs approaches the Indian Ocean toward the southeast. Kenya, on the other hand, argued that the territorial southeast border should take 45-degree turn it is reach the sea and run into latitudinal direction parallel to the equator. Such an agreement will be advantageous for Kenya, whose coastal line of 536 kilometers is more than 6 times smaller than Somalia. The triangular area thus created by the dispute is around 1.5 lakh square kilometers large and post of rich maritime reserve. It is also believed to have oil and gas deposits. Both Somalia and Kenya have accused each other of occasional blow from this area, Al Jazeera report. In a recent year, relationship between Somalia and Kenya have sharply deteriorated. In 2019, Somalia criticized after the latter blocked the entry of the two Somalian legislators and ministers after they landed at Nairobi airport and proceeded to deport them. Last year, Kenya accused of Somalia of unwarranted attack on its territory during a conflict between Somalia and regional force. Somalia refused the accusation. In December, Kenya hosted the leader of Somalia, an entity that has declared independence from Somalia since 1991. Somalia responded by breaking off diplomatic relations. Despite the main point of disagreement, the two countries remain allies in fight against Al-Shabaab, an Islamic terrorist organization that has launched several attacks in both countries over the past decade. Kenya has said that it will not take part in any proceeding of the International Court of Justice (ICJ) over its maritime border dispute with Somalia. Kenya and Somalia, after the negotiation to resolve the issue bilateral failed, Somalia in 2014 asked the International Court of Justice (ICJ) adjudicate the Kenya resisting, arguing that the World Court did not have jurisdiction to hear the case based on a 2019 agreement between the two neighboring that Kenya said amounted to a commitment to settle the dispute out of the court. However, in February 2017, the ICJ ruled that it did not have the right to rule in the case, and in June 2019 said that it will not begin public hearing. Those hearings never took place as Kenya successfully appealed to have them postponed. Thrice, the last one began in June 2020 when it cited difficulty due to the COVID-19 pandemic. The last date scheduled for the hearing announced by the ICJ was March this year, but Kenya asked for the postponement for the further time in January. After protests from Kenya, the ICJ agreed to hold hearing from March 15. ICJ ruling are considering binding, although the International Tribunal has no power to ensure enforcement, and many countries are known to argue its verdict is